Hello, not Walter. So I was looking at your post, figured it would be far easier for me just to record a video than try to explain all this in a message. Because what you are asking for is actually super easy to do in Excel through Power Query. Anytime someone mentions cleaning data, I immediately think of Power Query. If you have never used it before, I highly recommend doing some research on it. Even just a little bit of knowledge with the tool will go an extremely long way, but it is quite amazing. So let's get started here. This is your data set. First, we just need to turn it into an official table. You can do that with Control T or Insert Table. Click the My Table Has Headers since you do. So now we have an official table. We're going to go to the Data tab, and then we're going to get and transform data from a table range that we just created. And this is going to open the Power Query editor. So it has this whole column selected from the start. You can remove this changed type step. You'll get in the habit of that, or turn it off if you end up using Power Query a lot. But here then is your data set. What we're going to do is transform, extract, text before delimiter. The delimiter is just going to be a space, so press the space bar and then open the advanced options. And we're going to go from the end of the input. So what this is looking for is starting from the right-hand side. It's going to move left, find the first space, and extract the text before that. Click OK. Voila, all done. Now we can go back. This is where we usually detect data type at the end rather than a change type step in the beginning. Depends on what you're trying to do, but regardless, here's your data. Here you can just do a simple close and load. There's a close and load too. More again, if you ever decide to learn the tool more, we'll just close and load. That's going to throw it into a new sheet. Here's your data. It's always the green with Power Query. You can, of course, change that to whatever you want. Your format's either Control-1 or right-click Format Cell. You kind of add custom format here. We'll flip it around that way. Year, month, day, hours, minutes is probably enough for what you're looking for. And there's your data set. The joy of this is if in your original table you ever had more data here, we'll just see if it gives you more here. So we added more cells. All you'd have to do is either data refresh all, or if you come back then to your query data, you can right click here, refresh, you can right click here, refresh, and it automatically runs that query, performs the same transformations that you already had in there, and just adds it there. Anyway, Power Query is amazing. Hope that helps.